Hey guys, how's it going? This is JoeKnome, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. So last time we had a little bit of trouble with an ambient quest that I picked up. We weren't able to figure out what was supposed to happen, and it kind of just ended abruptly and a bit confusingly. So I decided to look it up because I was really interested. And it turns out there was no girlfriend. I kind of had suspicions of that. There's no girlfriend, so this Barton guy was just sending us up the hill there to clear out those geckos so that we clear the way to that treasure, and his intention was to sneak up behind us and attack us so that he could steal the treasure without having to fight all those geckos. So that was what was supposed to happen. He was supposed to confront us and attack us, and then we were supposed to, have a gunfight with him. But of course it didn't, because, he was following us, and we sort of leapt off the cliff to go down and find that armor, which I don't think was supposed to be there. I feel like it kind of just fell. So we went down there, so he followed us all the way up to the cliff and then just ran into all those bear traps. So when I jumped down the cliff and it seemed like I was just randomly getting hurt, that was actually him. That was those grunting noises were him. So there were two grunts, and that was him running into two different bear traps, and he died. So yeah, that it kind of broke the quest. I mean, we had the same effect. He died. We got the treasure that was in his, we got the stuff that was in his inventory, and moved on. But I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate. We didn't get the effect. So I was kind of criticizing the level design and how, this quest was kind of dumb because there wasn't much direction and we just kind of missed it. But I wasn't entirely right, but I was still, a little bit. Just that this is a cool quest. This guy's supposed to jump us, but just to have those he follows a little ways behind you, and then to have those bear traps around in the area, he just it seems like he's bound to get stuck in one of them trying to come up to you. And also his logic doesn't really make sense. He doesn't want to clear out the geckos because they'll probably kill him. So then he sends somebody else to clear out the geckos, and if they succeed, then doesn't that mean that they're stronger than all of the geckos combined? So then, if that's the case, then he has to fight them in order to get the treasure, so he's just fighting a more difficult enemy? I don't know. So it kind of didn't make sense, but I mean, you can't really always plan for those things as well, so yeah, I gotta give him a little bit of credit that, stupid crap like that happens when you've got this big open world game like this with such variety. Stupid crap like that will always happen. You make contingencies. You try to plan for all of the weird circumstances and the abuses that players can put the game through. But sometimes they just break. Sometimes things just fall apart, and you kind of miss out on stuff because of it. So. Oh well, it was a little ambient quest, and we got pretty much the same effect. So now we're all set to go to Prim. In between these episodes here, let me get this loading up. In between these episodes here, I just went back to Good Springs and got rid of a whole bunch of the crap in my inventory because I was just under carrying capacity. So the first thing we picked up when we would go into the town would just over encumber us, and we wouldn't be able to fight effectively. So I went back and did that, and got us some extra weight in our inventory. So yeah, we're all set to go in. So let's just go right ahead. So I saw these landmines here. I'm hoping my explosive skill is high enough to disarm these. Let's do a quick save right here, just in case I get blown to bits. So these are always dangerous. It looks like they're the same ones from Fallout 3. So, if I'm correct, I just... Oh, okay, yeah. They're not bad, but still a little terrifying. So, we'll get all these landmines I'm picking up after I disarm them, so I'm sure we'll find a use for them. Alright, is that it? I think that was all of them. Alright, yeah, that will have been all the mines. Alright, let's see. was expecting a little more confrontation, but maybe they're waiting to ambush. It's a little too quiet. Alright. Yeah, let's take one of the sides. Hopefully get a flank on anyone who might be standing around in here. See what's in here. That's a shows. Oh, that was empty. Alright, what is this place? Garbage can. This is Deputy Beagle's residence. Because I'm not allowed to enter. I mean, I'm still going to, but... Nobody home? Okay. I wasn't expecting anybody. There was no deputy in the NCR base across the way, so, not sure if this Deputy Beagle's gonna still be alive, but, we'll just, grab his gun just in case, so, you know, we can make sure he's armed, right? Caravan shotgun? Single shotgun? He likes shotguns. Alright. He also likes chess. Squirrel stew. Okay. Absinthe. Jeez. Got a good value on it. It actually increases perception. That's interesting. Oh, a fresh apple. Yeah. It's got barrel cactus fruit. I don't know. That might be able to go in a recipe. Grilled mantis, nah. Support our troops, buy war bonds today. Alright, is that it? Pretty simple living here. Oh jeez, what's this above his bed? That's great. I love these. Oh, the Sugar Bombs ads. I love just like old-style propaganda and advertisements. So cool. And I love when they put them in games. Like BioShock had that a lot too. It really adds to the atmosphere. That's like kind of like what I was talking about a couple episodes with creating scenes in games. If you can give some little taste of culture just as an ambient little decoration, it adds to the whole without being too difficult to make, and also without being too overly apparent. You don't have to describe something to a character. You don't have to have a cutscene. World building is really important in a game like this, and it really works sometimes. It's kind of unfortunate in some respects with this real trend, this popularity for more random. Whoa. Oh, jeez. I'm hidden, and I don't have any heat signatures. Ooh. Okay. Alright, as I was saying, this sort of trend toward toward random and procedural games, just because you're not really able to take the time and put the effort into handcrafting scenes, scenarios, and environments like in completely handcrafted games. So I mean, it's always wonderful when you have really good procedural generation and you're able to have those beautiful scenes developed by procedure. Like Minecraft has a lot of great. Oh jeez, is that her jaw? Oh man. Minecraft has a lot of great scenery that is created completely by its own procedural engine. That creates really great landscapes, and I mean, they've been working on it for years. It's the most sold PC game ever, and that record probably will not be broken for a very long time. People are still buying it and playing it, and it's been out for many, many years. At least the if you include the non-release versions, all the beta versions, which is still was very popular and had huge amounts of sales. But ooh, Sheriff's Duster and Hat. Oh, those have got to be great. They were great in the other game. And a Cowboy Repeater. That sounds fantastic. But yeah, it's great if you really work at the procedure, if you really work at that randomness, but even then, you're still not able to really handcraft things, like in a game like this, or in something like BioShock. A lot of games have done it very well. You can get a glimpse of the life of the people. You can get a real feeling for them. You can set up even specific scenes that could be humorous or really dramatic. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll be careful here. But, alright. I feel like you get the point. Procedural is good to a point, but to some degree you have to craft at least components to really build an interesting world, if that's the type of game you're going to have. If it's going to be something with a great deal of exploration, with any sort of character, you have to design that. It will not purely come out of randomization unless you work solely with a good team to make that randomization really intricate and delicate. But a lot of people, I say this in school, like in the degree a lot, that random is kind of a cop-out. If you can't really make a good decision about something, a lot of people just say random, and they think it's interesting and fun, and will add some sort of unique element that'll add a great deal of flavor to a game to have some sort of randomization. But it doesn't actually. Sure, it makes it so you don't really know what's coming next, but regardless of what is coming next, none of it is going to be as good as something that somebody pieced together, just painstakingly by hand to make perfect. It will never reach that level of control. It will never have that level of meaning if it's just made by some algorithm. So something to consider, because it's a really big trend right now. The market is flooded with games like that. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Frick. Alright. Gotta be careful. Maybe we could get the height advantage on him. Alright, we are reloaded, so that's good. Oh, jeez! Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Great. Oh, man. Oh, where'd he go? I guess he fled? I am not seeing where he went. Oh, I'm glad we double checked in this place. Alright. Yeah, I don't see anybody nearby, so we should be safe to try this out. Oh, it's not even locked. Take all of that. Alright. Anything else in here? Nah. Oh crap. Right. Yeah, where did he go? And there's not many places he can run. Anything in this? No. Daniel Wyand. Caravaneer outfit. Oh. Probably won't have as much threshold as what I've got now. Oh! Another delivery order. Just like the one I've got. Gotta be careful. This guy's gotta be somewhere. $5 NCR. Merc Troublemaker? No, the Merc stuff isn't very good. Varmint Rifle, though. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. That's a building we were in, right? Yeah. Maybe he went in this... Oh, he probably went in this, because we saw him run this direction. So he's probably in here. That's why there's nobody on the radar. Open door to Nash residence. Yeah, we should probably go in here next, but let's do a bit of stuff in the inventory. First off, let's repair our varmint rifle. Get it back up to full power. Yeah, there we go. +1 damage. Let's also, what else do we have? Cowboy Repeater, DPS 25. Uses 357 Magnum rounds. That's interesting. Alright, but it's almost broken. I most certainly would need to repair that to see if it's good. Sounds good. This we can just drop. Sheriff Duster is light armored, but doesn't have a threshold, a damage rating. But +1 charisma and +5 to guns. That +1 charisma could do us well in the future, so we'll hang on to that. +1 perception with this, but doesn't have any damage threshold. That's frustrating. This one does. All right. Well, this hat is no good. All right. Let's get ready to jump in here. I'm guessing he's gonna be in here. Nope, not that I see. Oh, here's another one of these. Oh, cool. Yeah, so we can ship things over to Goodsprings. Now let's close that box. So I guess that's great if like you have a house in a certain town with a drop box, then you can just mail the stuff there and then pick it up at your house. You don't have to travel all the way back. Alright, none of that. That's good. Salmon damage robot. Try to fix it, repair, or examine the electronics for science. Let's leave it alone for now, because I don't think we're very good at either of those. Let me just check which we're better at. Oh, no, it's in stats. Skills. Let's see. Repairs at 25, science is at 25. They're completely equal. So I guess, let's do this one. Can be repaired with 65 or higher repair. Oh, jeez. Or you need the parts. Oh, no, I guess you need the parts either way. Examine the electronics. Science 55 or higher makes the repair easier. Yeah, we have to leave it alone. Alright, well, we know there's a robot here that we might be able to get later, so that's pretty cool. Okay, nobody here. Ruby's casserole. I don't know what that is. HP plus. Whoa! So yeah, a total of plus 30 HP. Doesn't have a very good healing rate, but pretty good total heal. You should like try seeing if any of this can cook up nicely. Oh, I can't open that oven. Oh, great. These magazines are really great. They're just like straight plus 10 for like a couple minutes or something. No, none of that. Oh, definitely. That's all broken down. Alright, this was a great little place to explore. The guy is not in here though, so I don't know where we're gonna find him.
Over here.
Oh, we found him. So did we enter just as he was leaving? Or did he like come back out of wherever he was hiding and just happen to end up there? Cleaver. No. Alright. Whew. That's frightening. Oh, Vicky and Vance Casino is all boarded up. Is there another guy over there? Like, walking around over there? Something? Okay, no, we can still get in here. Is this really everybody that's here? At least outside? Is that it? Everybody I'm seeing. Guess we should go in the casino? Probably. Alright. Probably keep using... Actually... might want to use this. I don't know how close a quarters it's going to be when we get in there. But, which has better damage right now? Which has better single shot damage, because I've got a high accuracy character. So this is damage 14, damage per second 18, so it's not great. And this is damage 18, damage per second 53. Alright, let's go in there with the pistol, because I don't know what we're going to face. Alright, let's go!
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Alright, well, it looks like there's no powder gangers in here then. Who are you? I'm guessing he's the guy that owns the shop over there?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Alright. Cool, yeah, I'm a courier.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
Yeah, okay, let's see if we can get some more information out of him.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
I do indeed.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
Well, yeah, but... yeah, what was strange about it to you?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers.
Oh.
Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
Yeah. Why'd he cancel? Who is this guy?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as lack of rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojaves sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Okay. Yeah. Are these guys connected? The guy in the checkered suit and this guy?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Just more questions. That's all we've gotten out of these first 2 towns. Alright, let's see if you can tell me more about this guy.
Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
Yeah. Where'd they go?
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle.
Okay, so he is still
Since
alive.
they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on him, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Alright, so we need to rescue the deputy from the casino across the way. What else
I
can you
guess
tell
I
me
don't
about?
have anywhere better to be.
I guess he's can tell me about Prim. Some question about your robot, definitely.
That beat up whole thing? What do you want to know?
What's wrong with it? Maybe
Hell
that'll help
if
me
I
out.
know.
Oh,
I don't
never
think
mind.
it's serious, but my tinkering days are
His
long
voice
gone.
changed. This is a different voice now. Mind if I try to fix
You're
it?
welcome
Yeah.
to try. It's yours if you can
Awesome.
get it working.
That's what I was guessing.
If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing.
Yeah, his voice very clearly changed. Where'd it come from?
A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for
Now
a
it's
little
back.
while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Alright. So what have we got in here? All these people have their guns out. But I'm guessing there's not actually going to be any bad guys in here. What? Hey.
Please.
Prim Slim. What's this? So is this, those Bonnie and Clyde here? Yeah. Totally is. That's cool.
Howdy.
Alright. See what we've got around here. Oh, cool. Stockpile in there. Can we get in there? We can just, like, walk in?
Howdy.
Howdy.
I mean, there's a guy here, but...
Howdy.
Oh, man. Bunch of good stuff in here. Alright. Might want to come in here at night. Oh, I thought we could, like, kill the power and turn out all the lights. Make it easier on us. The safe in here? There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of loot to come by, but might want to save it tonight. See if we can
Hey there.
get some of these people to go to
Howdy.
sleep, so it's easier.
Howdy.
Lots of howdies.
Hey there.
These guys are really, really accommodating for having a town full of violent, murderous Ex-convicts.
Move along, please.
Alright, so we know what we need to do next. Let's get a little more information about this place from these guys. Who's Prim Slim?
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Who are you?
Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
So he's actually been here since the place was actually open. I guess a lot of the robots are like that, where they're just kind of still active from the last thing they did. It was like that in Fallout 3. No, the gun is missing.
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece, that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, it is empty.
Have you gone local, partner? I can see the gun with my own 3 photo sensors from where I'm standing right now.
That's cool. Oh man, we definitely gotta come back and check this out later. Who are Vicky and Vance?
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's 4th or maybe 5th most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Prim Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Alright, go ahead.
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any bosh you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now, true.
Cool that Bonnie and Clyde still exist
cut a wide swath of murder
in
and
this
bank robbery
universe.
across the central U.S. like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless, too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicky would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank, had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death car just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it.
Fallout is weird. Fourth or maybe 5th. This robot was programmed to be unsure about that. That line was made to be 4th or maybe 5th. Tell me about Prim.
Prim is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Prim's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner.
Alright, let's see if he can tell me anything useful about this, because I'm about to go raid it.
The Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there are cheap, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to code.
Alright.
Happy trails, partner.
Howdy.
Oh, man.
Howdy.
I mean, the landscape of Fallout is absolutely dreadful. Especially, like, Fallout 3 had that green tinge to everything. It's just completely desolate. Everything is broken down. And then it's just absolutely goofy at times. Just like, I even chose not to get the perk that makes things even weirder. But it's great. if it was completely just desolate and dreadful, it would just be too much. Even something more serious like BioShock has an element of humor,
Howdy.
of
Howdy.
a strange note of color to it, to break the gloom, to give the player a little bit of release from that feeling of dread that the environment gives. Oh, Ruby Nash. Let's see what she's got to say.
Hello there. What brings you to Prim?
Who are you?
I'm
That's how you
Ruby
greet
Nash.
people, right?
Pleased
Who are
to make
you?
your acquaintance. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Tell me about Prim.
My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice. So I don't have nothing to say about Prim, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry.
Can she teach me her, like, cooking recipe? That'd be cool.
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more
Sounds
appetizing
good.
than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
Okay. So wait, if it numbs your mouth, then don't you only ever get to taste one bite of it? I mean, the stats for it were pretty great. Like the healing value.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got? Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when
Well,
you
I
do.
guess she can make us casseroles whenever we want. I mean, they were pretty great, so, what? Was there anything else, Nash could tell us?
Hey, youngster.
Oh, do you have anything for sale? Awesome. 9mm SMG, bladed gauntlet, double bonus crit damage. Oh. Nothing too exciting. I mean, 9mm are pretty. 9mm submachine gun would be pretty nice, but there's it's one we can grab somewhere here. There's one over in the safe there, so. Yeah, I don't need any of that right now. Alright, let's see. Do you have any... He has 5.56s. Alright. 5.56 armor piercing and hollow points. Perfect. Does he have any cards? He has cards too! It's really unfortunate that the cards seem to only show up in the general menu. You can't get them in like the miscellaneous menu or anything like that. They only show up in this menu. Alright, so let's sell some of our stuff to him. What do we have? We can fix up some of this stuff. Not really interested in shotguns, so... I'd like to see this one get fixed up, because it looks like it could be pretty nice. Alright, that. Definitely sell all the boots we got. Can we get more? Apparently not. Alright, any miscellaneous crap? Cartons of cigarettes are always good. Oh yeah, he's gonna pay us for all this. Perfect. Awesome. That was actually a really good exchange.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh, we can play Caravan with him too. Let's ask a little bit about the delivery, see if we can
Sure,
find
I'll
anything
tell you
else
what I
about it.
know.
Nope, never mind.
Don't.
Oh. Wrong button.
Hey, youngster.
Where can I get
A
more
beagle had
information?
some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the powder gangsters.
Yeah, alright.
He'll be your best source of information on
About
that
what he
subject.
already said. What can I do to help Prim?
Right now, Beagle is the
Yeah,
closest Prim's
guessing
got
that as
to any
well.
organized law. But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Alright, anything else useful? No, we can ask about that later. Sure, that's about that.
Gangers, gangsters, all sounds like trouble to me.
Alright, cool.
Bye.
I don't think anybody else here is anything but kind of
Hey
generic
there.
Prim residents, so
Hey there.
probably don't have much else to say. Alright, so we got some good information.
Hey there.
Alright. So that was less confrontational than I was expecting, but I'm guessing that's because all the real bulk of the gangsters are going to be in the Bison Steve. So I thought it was going to be like a big old assault, and there would be guys everywhere. It'd be this this like urban combat mission, but it's been pretty quiet thus far, and nobody's come out of the Bison Steve to confront me. So I mean, the NCR probably would have had no problem whatsoever just getting these people out of here, or you know, securing the place. So kind of weird, but no, good bit of exploration. We fought some human enemies that actually had real guns, and did pretty well. So I'm guessing it's gonna get a good bit more difficult when we actually go in there, and it'll get very exciting next time when we go in and try to rescue this deputy. Still don't know quite a lot of things right now. A lot of questions still left unanswered, and even more questions now with this whole guy that like shied away from the contract because he saw our name. A lot more to consider. So, but no, it was very good. Very cool to see these different environments now that we're in the second town. Cool characters and silly backstory, but it all adds to it, you know. I mean, I've been to Las Vegas, and it's kind of a silly place. It's really over the top, with obnoxious gimmicks wherever you go. So it's kind of accurate, and it's fun. So I'm having a good time with this. A lot of excitement to come. Really excited to do the next episode, and I've really enjoyed the environment that they've made here. They clearly had a good deal of fun with this one. It's kind of just a sort of Fallout 3.5. It's very similar to the other one, but it's clear that this is the one that they just tried to have fun with, because people just wanted more. So, alright, next time, gonna go rescue Deputy Beagle, hopefully get some answers to all of the very many questions, and get on our way. Maybe to New Vegas next? We'll have to see. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.